right, what do you guys think of the seating and where you're going and who you're playing?
It's good. It's exciting. We're excited about where we're at, and time to get to work.
Lonzo?
Yeah, it's great that we got in, and now we just got to go out there and prove ourselves.
How are you both feeling physically right now?
Right? Yeah, I'm fine.
Coach said the ball came down on a shot and hit your thumb or
Yeah,
something?
came down awkwardly, but I'll be fine. I'll be ready to play on Friday.
You have practice and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. And how are you holding up?
I'm doing real good. Yeah, just excited for Friday.
Coach had said that the practice had been a little bit altered going into the Pac-12 tournament. Do you think maybe that took you guys out of rhythm a little bit?
I don't know, maybe a little bit, but at the end of the day, we just didn't play how we should play, and we're ready to show everyone how we do play on Friday.
How do you guys get back to doing what you do and being who you are?
Let's go out there and play our game, man.
Have fun, play our game.
What do you guys know about Kent State, if anything?
I know they beat Akron, who was the 1 seed, so that's obviously a huge win for them. And I mean, they're a tough team, so we're excited to play them.
I know that's the first game on our schedule, man.
So Lonzo, do you have full mobility of your hand?
Yeah, I'll be fine.
You'll be okay with that? Okay.
You guys have done a good job of bouncing back from losses. You had a 6-game winning streak and then a 10-game winning streak after some losses. What have you guys have in you to bounce back so well?
Just go out there every time. Just focus on winning. Got to take it one game at a time, and we got to win 6 straight.
You guys have been watching March Madness for a long time, and you know historically that there's a lot of upsets early in the tournament. So how do you approach this first game knowing that there are those guys out there just waiting to get you?
Yeah, everybody wants to win. Just like I said, you got to take it one game at a time, and just go in every game 1-0.
What do you think would satisfy you with in the NCAA tournament and making the Final Four, winning the national championship? What would satisfy you?
Championship. We don't play to lose.
Did you guys take a look at the bracket you're in? There's like Kentucky and Carolina in there. Did you guys take a look at that?
We played Kent State, so focusing on Kent State.
Alonzo, obviously this is your first time here as a freshman, but overall, how do you feel about here you are? The NCAA is something probably you dreamed about as a kid, but here you are. What can you tell us about what's inside right now?
Feeling's great, full of joy. Can't wait to get out there and play. Obviously, we get to kind of redeem ourselves because we didn't win the Pac-12, and it's just a great chance to go out there and prove ourselves.
You're ready to go right now, obviously.
Yeah.
5 days, tough time. Have to wait to play, or
It's not tough, more practices, get up and down a little bit more, and be ready to go.
So, obviously, from this point, it's one and done for you guys, unlike the season where you always have that next game coming up. How does that affect how you approach a game, knowing that it's do or die, it's now or never?
That shouldn't affect anything. You should always go out there and play like it's your last game. And like I said, we just got to go in every game, focus in, and get that win.
What was the reaction in the room when you heard where you were seated and who you're playing?
Well, I think we had a pretty good idea of a range of where we could be, and obviously we waited a little bit, being in the, I think, 3rd bracket that showed. So we had a pretty good idea that we were going to be in that bracket towards the end there, and we were excited about it. Everybody was excited about getting a 3 seed. That's a very good seed in the tournament. It's a seed that sets you up well. You can stay out close to home for the first round. So overall, really excited about where we're at.
You know anything about Kent State?
We haven't talked a whole lot about them. Obviously, we're just finding out just a little bit ago, but they're a very hot team, won their tournament. So know they're a very good team. Anybody you play in this tournament is a very good team, and they're very hot right now, which can be scary.
what can you tell as an older veteran now? What can you tell the younger guys that are coming through this for the first time? You've been here. What's the message you can give them?
Just that every team we're going to play, regardless of the name on their jersey, is going to be a big-time team. And this stage of the game, it is win or go home, so everybody's going to be fighting and clawing, both sides. So we have to come and be ready right from the jump of the game and treat every possession like it's our last, because in the NCAA tournament, come this time, every possession means just a little bit more. So just to be ready at the beginning of every game and treat every possession like it's our last.
What do you guys have to do to get back to being kind of the run and fun team we saw? We didn't really see that in the Pac-12 tournament.
I think just get back to our basics. I think there were a couple times in the tournament where we were trying to figure out what play we were running instead of just playing our game and just running up and down. So for us, it's like I've said all year, it's about the defensive end, and if we can get stops, that's when we get to our run and fun. So If anything, I think it's just getting our swagger back a little bit and having that confidence that we can play with anybody.
Was there a carryover effect for you? I know senior night was emotional and you struggled with your shot. Was there a little bit of a carryover to that in the Pac-12 tournament for you shooting wise?
I don't want to make any excuses. Obviously I've had a stretch here of I think 2 or 3 games where I haven't shot as well as I have all year, and I'm a confident guy. Like I said, I don't like to make excuses of senior night having that effect on me. I think I just missed some open shots that I normally make, and hopefully I can just get back to what I was doing earlier.
On the win or go home theme that you mentioned a second ago, are you worried that some of the pressure of the one and done concept getting some of the young single players on this team?
I'm not too worried about it. I think we got a lot of guys that have handled pressure all year very well. So from me being a coach's kid, having the pressure that I have, I don't feel that I'll see the pressure and have it affect me. Lonzo has all kinds of pressure with who he is and the name that he has, and same with TJ. So we have guys that have dealt with pressure all year long. Being a top 5 team, every game you have the pressure of you're supposed to win. So I think that's going to help us going forward.
Having won at Kentucky, do you feel like the road sets up nicely? Are you guys confident having won there?
Well, anytime you can beat a team like Kentucky at their place, obviously that builds a lot of confidence for us. And knowing that we beat them before, that gives us confidence. But that was months and months ago, so it's going to be 2 completely different teams if that were to happen. I mean, obviously still a lot has to happen. So right now we're just focusing on our first game.